Friends, we're about to get dirty. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It is Angela, the Traveling Crafter, and you guys can't really see these yet, can you? And I am here with, let's see, what day are we on? Day number 24 of the 100-day project, 100-day challenge, ATH, which stands for Around the House. Clearly, I cannot do two things at once. And today, our prompt is washers. And my assumption was they were talking about the washers that you use for tools, you know, like these. And I happen to have a whole bunch of these. I bought these because I thought I would use them as a more inexpensive way, like when I use my magnets to adhere, but these are all too big. And I've had them forever. Landon came in when I was putting some of these together, and he goes like, hey, it's really good to know that you have these. I may need them sometime. And I said, well, here's where I keep them. They're always right there, and there's plenty. But this is what we're going to work with today. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to get dirty. I'm trying to decide if we should get dirty first or... yeah, probably. Hang on. I did not turn that right side out. Or maybe it was. Shoot. So what I have in front of me are some washers. Now, I have some alcohol inks. I do have a recipe on my channel to make your own alcohol inks. We did that together, so you should be able to search Traveling Crafter alcohol inks. And they're very simple. But, so if you don't have what I have in front of me, you can make some. I've got some, book page, a dictionary page, map. I even grabbed out some hole reinforcers and these are like my stamp offs of things. So I grabbed those. And then these are some of the little circle stickers that I thought that are from my Ko-fi shop. And so I thought, well, maybe we can use some of those. And then I have these that I have wanted to use forever, and I still have not done them, but they're just like these little colored things. They were in my stash. I do have a sponge, could be used, I don't know. And then what else? I did get this out, but I think for the sake of this video, and so you don't have to listen to it, I'll just make some of these, set them up here, and then let them dry naturally. But I'll show you some that we did, that I did beforehand. And then I'm just going to move those a little bit, so because I'm going to want to put all of the... I also have, I think there's maybe a napkin in here too. I also have one of these, whoa, knocking stuff over, blowy things, that we might use to move some of this alcohol ink around. Okay, but what we're going to do is just grab some of these, put some different colors on it, and go for it. And then when we start playing with the paper portion of it, I've got a pen for that, napkin. All right, so what are we doing with this? Well, here's what we're going to start with. We are going to create... Now, I'm not going to show you how to decorate all these today, because that we would be here for a long time. But here are some examples of the ones that I did. So these are the alcohol inks. Where are some other ones? Let's see. Here's some that haven't been decorated yet. And it can't get much easier than dribbling on some different colors and waiting for it to dry. Okay, so this is the end result. Makes it into a cute little dangle. This one hasn't been decorated. I just put the little thing on there. Do I have any others that are... I'm trying to see here if I have any others that are decorated that are like this. I don't think so. Okay, well, we'll start with these. And all you're going to do, grab some washers. So I'm just going to, and the other thing is it makes a really cool design. Let's see, where can I go? How far can I go? Because we'll do this so it, I'm just doing a variety of ones with different, this is going to drive me crazy. Yeah, this must be inside out. Okay, now I did, some of them I did two-sided, but I was using my heat gun, and we're not going to do that today. So I'm just going to put on the colors, move them to the top. Actually, maybe I should move them. Well, I'll just leave them where they are until we're done, and then I'll just improvise. Okay. So what colors should we use? Well, I've used kind of the greens. I used one that was all different colors. So let's see. We're just going to start dribbling some colors on there. And once I've used these, I'm going to, let's do purple. No, let's do pink. Oh, that's red. These are kind of the weirdest colors. They say this says peach. Watch. Does that look like peach to you? Maybe when it's mixed with the green. Looks like pink to me. Let's do a couple of. And you can, woo! That looks like kind of like a lifesaver, doesn't it? Blendy blend by using your, you could also dry them this way. Because, I mean, truthfully, I'm going to leave that until it dries. Alcohol ink dries really fast. Let's see what happens if we use this pink. I love that. I love using the white. I don't know why. I just think it looks cool. And I think it makes the colors blend. What I've seen from my experience, first of all, you got to wait a long time, like, to use them. Let them really, really, really dry. Sometimes just leave them alone, you know? Leave well enough alone and let them just kind of do their thing. Which I mean, you know, do as I say, not as I do. Okay, so I love that one. This one, I think I'm going to see how that pans out, and then we might add something else. Let's see. What is this? It says yellow. Dressed in yellow. She said hello. And this is all you're doing. That's orange. It's supposed to be orange. Let's see. The one I want to show you, I liked, oh wait, what color was that I used? Was it yellow? Let me try it. One of these colors, it was either yellow or orange or, nope, it must have been the yellow. See, that doesn't look too much like yellow, does it? But what I thought was cool is it kind of made it look rusty. So if, and then I think I did one where I made it look, this is coffee. So now it just looks a little bit older, right? You can go like that. Okay, this one we're not doing anything else with. I like it. Move you away. This one I don't want to do anything with, but it's still pretty wet. Let's bring you over here, little one. What happens if we add now? Because every time you add a color, I mean, it's going to, remember, it's going to lay on top of that other one, and then it's going to spread out the colors, right? So you're going to get a different look. So now half of that pink is gone, right? So you just kind of have to think about that as you do it. Let's do one in different color blues. And I'm telling you, that's all there is to it. Hardest part, waiting for it to dry. And then you can do all sorts of things with it. Like, I've put gems around them. You know, you could put little, what are those things called? You know, like the pearls. I might have some really handy that we could do that too. That would be easy. Blues, Angela. Okay, I don't know what color blue that was that I just used. This says sapphire, which to me looks like a royal blue. These were made in China, I think. So what their color definition might be a little different than what ours is. That's all I'm saying. Ooh. All right, I want some purple over here because I'm not satisfied with this one yet. But not that purple. Now I'm really not satisfied with it. Darn it. Okay, that's going away. I'm trying to put these all away as I go so I don't reuse them. Just so I can be efficient, you know? Jenna? Okay, let's see. Blue, blue, blue. Let's see. Add some light blue. All right, I like that. Leave it alone, Angela. All right, these, do I like this one? Not really. Now I got it on my hand. All right, let's move this one to let it do its thing. Now I'm just messing. All right, this looks terrible. Well, when in doubt, add some orange. And maybe some pink. This one is just, it looks just kind of reddish. Oh, here's apple green. Let's put some of this on there. So we can just cover it just like that for a solid. Yeah, I think I've got some Christmas in July thingies I need to do, so maybe we'll do that. All right, so you can do solid. I do like how this looks kind of rusty. Should we do another one? But maybe use like a... Here, let's add some black to this red one. See, and I barely tap it on there. And maybe that will make it look a little more old. This one's looking better now. It's like a little fake rusty. Okay, this one I'm satisfied with. I like this too. You're going over here too. All right, what's this? This is black as well. I really like that pink one. But does that surprise you? Let's mix some pink and some lavenders. Maybe this one would be cute. Pink and yellow. Did I already put yellow away? Oh, pink and orange. Do I have a pink and orange one? I don't think I do. Okay, what do we got here? That was orange. I think I put the yellow away. And I do have a lime green. See, look how cute that is. Let's see if we can do... Oh, boo. I turned it orange. I knew that was going to happen. But I still like that it's half and half. You see what I'm saying? I think I can move that across that. There we go. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. And then when you're done, you can do other things to it. For example, let me show you. Do I have one? Well, I have one that okay, so I stamped on that with my VersaFine. That I did nothing to. But you could, after you're done, stamp on it with a pigment-based, not water-based ink. All right, this one we got to do something with. But this is how easy it is. And it's kind of fun, isn't it? Here's did I do lime green before? I did it up there, but that's okay. And I really wanted yellow, but we're going to use orange. Really? That says orange red. It doesn't look like orange to me. Okay, I'm going to leave you alone too. Like, just let you mind your business. Do your own little thing. I don't know why I'm moving these for no other reason than, because it's wet underneath it. It just takes a little bit longer. Do I want to add? No, not that. There's white. I really like that white. Here, let's just use the white again. It looks very marbly. Okay, that's all there is to it. Then you sit, you wait until they dry. Easy peasy. Or you just use your whole thing of washers. I'm not going to do that because, you know, my son may need one of these days. And right now there's a purple washer that he and I experimented on in there. So, you know, no one said you can't use a purple washer on your motorcycle or your car or whatever. All right, I'm going to move this and my work sheet and just let those dry. And then I think, am I safe to take this off? Yes, I think I am. All right, let's just explore some of these other things before we start playing with them. All right, so this is some of what we are going to create. This one, doesn't that look rich? This is just some foil. I use Mod Podge. Did I put my Mod Podge away? I bet you I did. Mod Podge. And then I've had these hearts, these like brassy gold hearts forever. And they're flat. They have nothing on the back and I've just never used them. So I did that. This is just some sheet music. And I added one of those to the top. This one is nothing. It's just blue. But I added it to this little piece that we made together with the poker chips and the little star, little Americana. This one is one that I used napkin on and then I stamped on it. It says Flora and used a bead. And so you could do tons of different things. This one I used wire and wrapped it around that and then came up through it and with the bead, and this just has a little fairy. That's napkin on the back. Oh my. Okay, there we go. This one's a dictionary page that was like I had inked on. This one, these are my favorites, these itty bitty tiny ones. That's music, more dictionary. The ones with the words are the ones I like, and the maps. There's a map that I've not done anything with. There's another map. This one's my favorite map. That is Monroe and Tompkinsville and Cumberland. So that must be Tennessee. Here's some more of those. I had this that I was going to use on something, and apparently I didn't. Oh, here's another one. This one's just a map, and it says lady fingers on it, and lady. I know lady fingers don't have anything to do with sewing, but maybe somebody eats lady fingers while they're sewing. I don't know, but I liked it there. And then I showed you that one. This one, like, I did not like how this turned out, the color. But then after I added it all, I really like it. This one, nothing's been done to it. And this one you saw was the Create. I think all the rest of them are... Oh, this one is with a hole reinforcer, which that was a discovery later on. These are all just... And then this one is a combination of foil and alcohol inks. Look at that one. That one's kind of cool. Yeah, so you get the idea. Now, what I did want to show you, and maybe we can do it. I will take some of these up because we could probably... We might be able to do... Let's take all the ones... Put all the ones aside over here that we've already done. And then keep these that are already dry, because we might be able to do something with them, right? At least a couple. Super fun. I've had these, like I said, I've had these washers for a long, long time and have done nothing with them. And so this is a perfect example of how something like this challenge can help use things that are in your stash. Okay, so let me see. I did have... Ruh-roh, George. I pre-punched a whole bunch of stuff out of this. Well, what did I do with them? Well, we're going to start with... Oh, I put them in here. So these are all pre-punched. The one thing I did not do... I wanted to try one of those. You'll see that I punched out with a paper bag, just some backs on some of them so that that hole was protected and it wouldn't punch through. But you don't have to do that. If you're going to use the hole to make something, then that's fine too. I don't think I pulled this apart. Did I? Yep, I must have. Okay, let's start with one of these larger ones. Can't get this out. There we go. All right, I just want the flower because I don't think... How about we just do the gray? That will be pretty, won't it? Now, let me go get the... Mod Podge. I can't believe I put this away. And you could use, I mean, you could probably even use your glue stick. Although the glue stick is a commodity for me here, so. Down to nothing. Oh, I used this little one. Hold on, I know that's in your face. Sorry. All right. This is a mess. All right, all I'm doing, saturating it with glue. And I said I wanted to have, oh, you know what I'm going to do? This will be easier to get the, I don't know. We're just dropping it, plopping it. All right, now, should we do a couple of these? Why not? Let's cover up one of these that that landed. Oh, that's the other thing I was going to tell you. I have one. So I have metal stamps. Can you see that? It says hi. Now Landon did it and it worked perfect because he's a lot stronger. But then I tried it on this. And then I said, oh, just put a bunch of letters and numbers on it because mine didn't come out very well. And he was saying, you know, I watched a video about blacksmiths and you're supposed to do, like, tap what you're tapping and then onto the anvil to get a rhythm. That's what he told me. And I'm like, so I tried that. It didn't help. But he came out and he was giggling at me. He's like, oh, I see you're trying that. I said, yeah, it's not helping me. I said, I'm going to leave the word stamps to you. You can do that. I mean, I've used them a lot before in the past, but just so you know, they do work. I like that. There we go. Let's do a little one. I mean, and this is, how much easier can you guys get? And this thing of washers did not cost very much. I mean, you know, it's from Amazon. So you can go to my Amazon link in the description and find them. But come on, it's easy peasy. All right, so we're going to let... I'm just taking my pen. If you have not seen me do this, because this is a napkin, that should come out really easily and give me a more smooth edge. I am going a little overboard, as you can tell, with the water. But on a couple of those, the first time I did it, I was like, eh. All right, there we go. Save that for another project. And now I'm just going to, I try to be really careful with these because this, you know, that metal's a slick surface. So I don't really think that looks at all like, well, yeah, it kind of looks like a flower. I don't know. Okay, let's just put that there. Leave it be. This one's going to be pretty. And I am going to wait. I mean, if you poke a hole in the middle of it now, that's fine. But I'm going to just wait till it's all dry. And then I can take an itty-bitty piece of sandpaper. I mean, but truthfully, you could just use the end of your... Well, let's see. I might keep that one like that because you can see the whole flower. Let's see what this one looks like, and then I'll show you on that. Yeah, this one will be a better one. The other thing that I didn't bust out that I wanted to was stencils. I think if you used, again, if you use that VersaFine, I mean, if you can stamp on it, you can certainly. So all I'm saying is you could just tap that right out and use a little sandpaper later if you want. Aren't these fun? Yeah, so try it with stencils because I think it will work. Okay, now I have these from my stash. Oh, do we have one that it will fit? I don't know. Remember, I have to cut these out because I put this on a whole label sheet. I'm just curious to see. That will be cute. I didn't do these, like I said, in a test run, but I got into these. As you can tell, I got a lot. I did a lot. All right, let's bring this over. Yeah, I hope you guys are having fun with this challenge. I sure am. I'm liking it. Yeah, that'll work. You know, just for giggles, let's try putting it on with that and covering it with, no, we're going to really be rebels. Watch this. See, this is what I like about that silver edge. So it looks like almost like those metal. Oh, that's coming up. What day is this one on? Washers and then you would have already seen it on the 17th. I did it a long time ago, but I'm just, oh, I love that. Making these faux ones, like from scratch. So that kind of does the same thing, except much heavier. Okay, let's see. Should we put one of these little boogies on here? Did I just drop something? Yeah, that's sweet. Okay, now, since we did that, Look at that. All right, now what I was talking about on the back, just taking one of your punches. I think a 1-inch punch will be fine. Just so nothing pokes through that. But, yeah, we'll put this on there first. And again, I probably could have just... Actually, I don't know. The Fabri-Tac may pull away from that metal. So, on second thought, don't do that. Okay, so I have these little things. And these are actually for jewelry. It's to make like a little pendant. So I have a bunch of these on hand. But if you don't, and you want a very inexpensive way to do this, these are, you know, the bracelets where they use it's kind of like this kind of cord. These are the clamps that you put this in between it, and then these wrap around them. And they're usually like a U, right? So this fits in here, and then you just push it shut. What I have done is pulled them apart so that it lays flat. And I won't use it on this one. I'll use it on a smaller one. But then it lays flat. It's like pennies to use. This one isn't totally very flat, but it's fine. So for this one, I'm trying to figure out which is the top. Oh my gosh, I like that. Looks like an old vintage. I think we're okay to use Fabri-Tac. I did not, no, I didn't last time. I used E6000. Well, we're throwing caution to the wind because I don't know what I did with that. So we just set it aside. Let it ride. You know, we could collage these too. That would be fun as well. All right, let's do another. I want to do some of these little ones because I think they're just so cute. Let's use one with my, oh, that's too big. How did that happen? Did I use an even smaller one? Where is this little booger? I must have used this little thing. No, did I? Well, oh, I bet I did. Can we make it work? Come on. This is like playing that game where you got to get the little BB into the... Come on, a little farther. Dang it. This is going to be like... Oh. Whoa. Ta-da. All right. Whew. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay, now this should fit on. There we go. Okay. I wish I had some more of these little... Well, here's the thing. If you don't have... if you do have like a glossy, shiny paint, like they make glossy accents or any of those that... the Art Nouveau... like dimensional drops, those kind of things, you could use those too. And to get this effect of, you know, those little discs. But I literally have had those discs forever. Let's try that with a little Art Nouveau drop. I have to say, I'm not a big fan of the Art Nouveau drops. I don't know. We'll do that on these too. And I do have my gummy, I have them on the little ledge of my deck on my deck. Oh, my counter. And so if I like got carried away, or if I was working on a big project and I was hitting the table, then all of the distress embossing stuff that I have on that little ledge would all fall off. And you'd hear them go plunk, 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 and it'd drive me crazy. Ooh, that might, I don't know that these might be water soluble. Okay. Well, that was great, Ange. Now, where are you going to put these? I don't know. They're going to be too heavy right here. Oh, dang it. That was not smart. That went underneath it. Okay, don't do that. Don't do what I just did. Put it somewhere safe first. Okay. How many more do we have of these? Well, we might as well use them. I think I'm going to use, because I don't want to have to punch more. Yeah, let's do that. That one. And let's see. Do I have a lot of these? Oh, that looks bigger, doesn't it? Stay, it says. I really hope you guys can see that. Okay, that one will go there. Oh, let's do one with a, just so you can see. With a, what are these things called? Well, that doesn't really have a hole in it, but it's cool. This is one of my doodles. My watercolors and my doodles. All right, let's do this one. Do I have one that I don't really like here? Or we could do it like that on the other one. That kind of looks cool. Two-sided. We're doing it. Okay, somebody just came in the house. Ruby is not here, so we don't have to contend with that. But just in case whomever it is doesn't know that I'm doing a video, it may get loud. I like this side of it. Usually they know when I start talking. Or when they hear me talking. Okay. Let's pick you up. Put you right there. And you little boogies. But, man, you could do hundreds of these and just... So if you figure it, if you think about it, I'm gonna put the Art Nouveau drops on these too. You could get all your washers out, decide on the size that you need of your punches, punch them, so make a whole bunch of punches, kind of like what I did, and, okay, this one, I want to use these two up. I'm going to pop these over here so I don't disturb these. Put the ones that are glossy and wet over here. I'm feeling like we should use some art. Some of those drops on maybe one of the napkin ones too, just to see what it looks like. Okay. And then just kind of lay all of your washers out by size. And then just go down the row, have all of these by size. Mod Podge, stick them down, Mod Podge, or the Art Nouveau drop, or go down, do one layer, come back to another. And you could bust out a lot of these. And you know what? I think I could probably sell these. Because, and I'll tell you why. I know I could. Because when I had the shop, I bought... something very similar to these. They used the Iowa maps, and then, you know, it said like Des Moines or Johnston or whatever. And I don't remember, well, my price was probably, you know, I probably had a wholesale price. But they were about this size, maybe smaller, and the retail price of these were $30 for a pendant. It not had a chain, but it was just an inexpensive chain. I think it was $38 for there was a wine cork, a keychain. Yeah. $30. And I mean, we just made these on what? Not much. But I mean, I'm sure I could probably sell these, even if I only sold them to. It would be fun to do a bunch of them with the maps, but we're going to do that with that. Even if you only sold them to junk journalers, that would be smart. Yeah. See how that just makes it pop. Okay, let's try this with, let's try it with this one. And all we're going to do is plunk this right on top of it. Now, this is a little bit smaller than that one was, but that's okay. I'm okay with it because I think it would be cool to just like take, you know, when it, I don't think it's totally dry, but black ink and really go around the edges of it. Now, we're going to do the same thing with a 1-inch punch and just put it on the back there just to keep it. I'm going to do that with both of these. It's just peace of mind. And I'm also just going to use this because, oh, goodness gracious, I didn't even look. I hope you guys are still in frame. There you go. Clean some of this up. So I hope you guys like this and are excited about this project because, my goodness, you can get a lot done in a very short amount of time. I need to stop because I've got plenty to keep me busy. I think what I will do, though, is just keep these little pieces in with my washers. So if next time I want to go make some more, I can. And the other thing I think I'm going to do really quick while we're wrapping up I was just looking to see what I just messed up. Okay, let's put these back where they belong. Is punch these out because I think these are all about 1 inch. Might as well. This is a good thing to use these for. And then they're all done. Because I can always print more. That one, this one right here probably won't get used for that. So we'll put that up there. And then my challenge is going to be to move all these. But look at all those we did. Wow. Oh, I was going to put one of them on there, wasn't I? For you guys. Maybe with a... Well, this one would be cute. Let's do it. Let's just put it on. We're not going to use a bulb. Well, we'll use a bulb pin to hang it, you know, if it's like that. But let's just use a little jump ring so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Did I put my... I've been doing too many videos, and so I got too many things out. Squirrel. I also feel like I'm getting... Well, I don't think I'm getting sick. I think it's just my allergies, but nope, not that one. And you're probably wondering, I made the mistake, you guys, if you've seen me work with these, I made the mistake of buying the wrong jump rings, which aren't really jump rings. They're like baby key rings, you know? The ones that have the loops that you always break your nails when you try to put a key on them. Yeah. So now I have to like carefully look through my... jump rings because I've mixed them all together, unbeknownst to me, that I had messed up. There you go. Oh, sweet. Look at that cute little fairy. This one I think is too big to... I think I need to put that somewhere else and use it for something else. Should we put these two? They're laying there? Yes, Angela, you should. Put them on something. Put it on this one. This, though, I really think I need... What did I do with the... Oh, they're with the beads. Hold on. Why? I don't know. I'm finding that the best E6000 to use are these little tiny tubes, because otherwise they are a pain in the butt and it gets goobery. It doesn't work. It's then wasted and you can't get anything out. I don't know. That one, okay. Well, we don't have a small one, do we? Do I have a little one that this can go on? Yeah, here. Which way does this go? What's that say? Sturgis? Well, I should probably keep this since we are going to the Dakotas. That one's not very flat. It's okay. I can fix it later. Remember, we're dealing with metal. All right, guys. Well, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed that. Super, super fun. I'm really, if for nothing else, I'm extremely thankful that this was a prompt that came up, because I really did need to do something with all of these washers. So, ta-da! Okay, well, until next time, friends, I look forward to seeing what you guys are up to. Don't forget, if you are playing along, to just leave or add the hashtag, and then I can find all your goodness and what you're working on, or you can tag me if you wish, and just use 100-day challenge ATH, and we will see you next time. Until then, remember to take time for yourself and just be. Cheers.